What's good, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. I'm here with my partner Reoz, bringing you guys the last games of the play-in tournament over here on Prize Picks for the NBA. We are back, both me and Reoz, back on a video here for the first time in a while. Feels really good, man. I posted a video for the play-in games a couple days ago. Went 2-0 on that video, so it's nice to come back to a nice little 2-0 day, trying to build up on that momentum leading into the playoffs when we officially get into the series. But the play-in tournament's been really fun. We've had some really tight games. Both of these games have a 5-point spread. Some low totals in the matchups too, but I think there's some really good value out there when it comes to player props. These games really go either way in my opinion, so definitely jump over to the player props. PrizePicks is the best spot to do that. Use promo code UPSTATE when you do go ahead and sign up. They're going to match your first deposit all the way up to $100. So Riaz, before we dive into the video, tell them about the Patreon.
Yeah, we got good stuff over on the Patreon. $15 a month. You're going to get NBA every single day that there are games being played, and you're also going to get MLB every single day, Monday through Sunday, and even with the MLB schedule where there's some early games and some night games, we do put out early games and late game picks as well. So a ton of content over there, a ton of picks. We've actually been doing really good for the MLB, and we've been doing even better for these NBA playoffs. So uh, if you want to check it out, it's going to be linked in the description below. You can also find it at patreon.com/upstate.
And let's dive into the picks, man. If you're new here, we do two picks. You can punch them in for a two-pick power if you would like. But my first guy on the board is going to be someone in the assist category. If you watched last video, I went to Josh Giddey. He was at 6 flat. Now he's at 6.5. I still think it's awesome value. Him and Shea just looked absolutely awesome in that win. And whether people were surprised or not by that win, this Thunder team, they don't got much to prove. If they go out there and lose to the Timberwolves, it's definitely not an L on the season. This is a team that was projected for about 20 to 23 wins this season, depending on when, if Chet was going to play or not. And then when he got hurt, they projected this team to potentially get another number one pick in the draft, but for them to go out there, Giddey, as impressive as he been, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander might be top 5 in MVP conversation for some of them voters out there. He's looked really good as well, but the way Giddey came out in his first, I'm not going to say playoff game, but play-in tournament game, went out there and looked awesome. 10 assists against the Pelicans is definitely really impressive. Ended the season really well. You see games against Phoenix and Utah. Never easy defenses there. Had 8 assists against them. He gets people involved. Him and Shea put up equal amount of shots, but I think Shea's going to have a really good impact on this game and try to take over here. Shea went for 32. Giddey went for 31, and he gets other people involved. You saw Lou Dort shooting the ball really well. He's a good defender. He's a good 3-and-D guy. He shot the ball 4 for 8 from deep. That's a guy he can rack up assists to. Williams struggled 1 for 7. Both Jay Williams struggled 1 for 7 for one of them, and then 0 for 5 for the other. So they're going to get the 3 rolling in this game, I project, because this Timberwolves team can't really guard much. So once the 3 balls start rolling for some of them other starters, I can see Giddey getting all the way up to 10 to 12 to even 14 assists here. I think this line is way too low. He's got the ball in his hands a lot. He played the most minutes on the team last time, and I think he's a kind of a lock here.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely thought they were going to boost up his line after the great game he played, and the line still is perfect as it can be. And like you said, when you have Dort and the Williams scoring and making plays, how well Giddey plays, not only scoring the ball, but the way that he's used, just being the point guard, getting Shea the open to just kind of roam around, find his shot, makes this team just look so much better. So definitely love this play, and I'm going to stay in this game with Karl-Anthony Towns. The big thing for me here is centers just destroy this OKC team, and we saw that against the Pelicans. Joe Val just had himself an absolutely night, going for over 30 points and rebounds, and now you get a much better player, somebody who can shoot the 3 ball more consistent, who grabbed 11 boards against a big team in the Lakers, dealing with LeBron, dealing with AD. So I know they didn't win that game, but he played really well, scoring a little over 23 points was huge. And the fact that we haven't seen him much this season, and for him to really be getting his legs just broken into the game, being out for so long, it's great to see that he can still score the ball and that he can still rebound the ball. I think 33.5 is a really great line, definitely a line I feel really comfortable taking this over. Great matchup. They do not have the size to compete with him. I don't know if Gobert is going to be playing in this game. I know he had that 1 game suspension. I don't know if it's a 2 game suspension. So I think if there is no Gobert, it just helps out Karl-Anthony Towns even more in the rebounding aspect.
Yeah, I know Towns was banged up, down the stretch of the season, but he looked really good. If he can get the three ball rolling, we saw Anthony Edwards struggle. Edwards struggled. Yeah, he's dealing with some shoulder stuff, but that just means Karl-Anthony Towns is gonna have to step up here in this matchup. I mean, he kind of didn't look as aggressive in that matchup against the Lakers when he should have been a little bit more aggressive. But I think he comes out, with the season on the line and plays really well here. We can see him go for up to 30 points in this matchup, and we know the rebounds will come, especially if Gobert sits. The Thunder team really has just no size. That they don't got Pokashevsky. They lost. They traded away Mike Muscala. They just got no bigs in the rotation. They're a small team. They get out and run. So Towns could feast here if he decides to play more as a center in this matchup. But like I said, if he gets the three ball rolling, I think he's a lock as well for 33.5. So thank you for tuning into the video. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.